Boxing Ego here. I'm with my man Troy King. What's up? You just got finished sparring. What do you got coming up?
Man, I got a fight coming up October 10th in Mexico, my home, second home, and then another fight in Richmond, November 7th.
What's it like fighting an opponent you don't have much data on? You don't really know too much about them?
Considering I don't have a large amateur background, that's what usually people compare it to, because they say, well, in the amateur you didn't know you was fighting, so you make adjustments. But in the pros, which you make adjustments just by doing certain things to pull the person out of what he's doing, out of his element. Shooting feints at him, working off the jab, and then pretty much when he jab back and throw his punches, you can kind of tell if he's sharp, if he's wild, if he's scared, if he don't want to get hit, you know, and then you just work off that. All they gonna do is either come forward, get their ass whooped, or go backwards and get their ass whooped. There's just not too much they can do.
All right, so if the fans never seen you fight, how would you describe your style to the fans?
I would describe my style as no style. It depends on what the fighter's doing, and I try to make him uncomfortable. As you can see in the sparring footage, I was kind of doing some Joe Frazier shit. I was walking, slipping, coming forward. I was boxing and trying to be sharp. You know what I'm saying? It just depends on if you're a mover, you know, then I gotta put pressure on you. I'm not gonna try to box you. You know what I'm saying? If you come forward and your footwork is horrible, then I'm gonna make you uncomfortable by making you use your feet and making you run into shots. If you don't like when somebody come at you with the high guard and stay right in front of you, on top of you, I'm gonna do that. That's the whole point of sparring, is to work on all facets of the game so that you can make somebody uncomfortable. The whole game is bringing a fighter to an uncomfortable level so that you can win, so you can be comfortable. So that's what I work on. I learned that from Floyd and shit. And that's just how they teach boxing in the Midwest. That's where I'm from, Akron, Ohio. So that's how they teach boxing. They don't care if you can box. They want you to do what makes the man uncomfortable.
Kind of like the man behind you, Bruce Lee.
Yeah,
Be limitless.
He had a good philosophy on that. By him knowing Wing Chun, starting out with that, and creating his own style as no style, which is Jeet Kune Do. You do what you do to make the person uncomfortable, be able to grapple, be able to wrestle, be able to box on the inside, have footwork. So it's the same philosophy with boxing. Have everything. You know, you have your own style that you go to, but you want to make the fighter uncomfortable.
All right, and you say you're from Akron. There's another fellow Ohio native. He got a fight coming up. That's Adrien Broner from the Natty.
Shout out to AB, man.
You know,
AB. You know,
always balling, athletic,
about bitches, about billions. I love that nigga, man. I love that nigga. I wanted to get in that camp because he about to fight Khabib Al-Verdiev, and I wanted to get in. I know I'm probably a little bit bigger, you know what I'm saying, but I know how to work with guys, and you work with me, you're gonna be better. But I wanted to get in that camp, man, because I like to get that type of work, because it teaches you how to do things it sharpens you up. It sharpens you up when you're in there with somebody elite like that, you know, and you get paid. So, and that's what I like to do. But you know, I just don't know enough people to get out there to get in these camps, man. I would love to be in a camp so I can, you know, progress faster.
Speaking of Al-Verdiev, do you know much on him? What do you think? Who's gonna win that fight?
I'm going with AB because he just has a dynamic style. He's more athletic. He has a high boxing IQ, better defense, and Al-Verdiev is a good fighter though. He's a good solid opponent. He comes forward and he can also box. You know what I'm saying? He has decent power. I've seen him. Kareem, I think, was gonna fight him at one point, Kareem Mayfield, but then they had I don't know what happened. They didn't make the fight, and I was gonna spar Kareem to help him out for that. But Al-Verdiev is a good solid opponent. You know, if you're not on your A game, he gonna do some shit to you. But I think Adrien Broner is just a little bit too fast, and his defense is too tight.
Okay, now the boy AB gets a lot of criticism. Mainly, he's getting a title shot coming off of Sean Porter catchweight loss. They say he parties too much, things like that.
Katie. Yeah, come on. We keeps it all the way 100.
This is Katie.
This is Katie DeCarlo.
Hey.
Katie, she was just working out in the weight room.
Trying.
Yeah.
Was that Little Mermaid?
Oh, yeah.
But who cares?
No big deal.
That's the motto.
Get your work in.
Reference. I'm going to.
Yeah.
Yours, by the way.
Yeah.
So he gets AB gets a lot of criticism, bottom line, for different reasons. They say he's a party animal. What do you think about that? Does he get unfair treatment? Is it just because of how he acts? What is it?
I think when you act like that, if you don't just win every time, you know what I'm saying, people give you flack, but I've never seen the man not finish a fight. He's in shape no matter what he does. What he does in his personal life, you know, that's what he do. But I've seen him look good. Then again, he black, so you gonna get flack like that when you black. I don't care what nobody say. You can't. When you black, that shit happens. You have a bigger microscope on you. He came up in weight to fight Maidana from 135. You know, he bit off more than he could chew, but he finished the fight, and he still almost could have won. He won rounds from 3 all the way to 8 until he got dropped again and had a little trouble. Then after that, he lost against Sean Porter. I'm not saying it's good to lose, but Sean Porter is also from the Stowe, and he has like 300 amateurs. He was a sub on the Olympic team. He's dumbass experience. You know what I'm saying? That's a loss that you can deal with somebody at that level. You think Adrien Broner, if he lost, I mean, he not losing to fucking just the B-level fighters. Sean Porter is an A-level fighter. You know what I'm saying? You know, so you know that's the things that happen, man. But when you black, you gotta kind of be. They want you to be, you know, cut, tied. They gave Ali the same problems because he talked a lot, you know. But he backed his shit up and then he lost. But oh well, you know what I'm saying? But AB, man, listen to me. It's your boy from Ohio, man. I'll be hitting you up on Instagram. Do what you do. Fuck everybody else. Do what you do.
And you brought up the name Maidana. They say he might come back 2016 at 154. Do you think he has the size, the style to have any type of success at 154?
Depends on who they put him in there with. You Al Heyman? Shout out to Al Heyman. You're the best. I don't think he has the size. And his punching power probably maxes out at 147. But he doesn't have enough muscle mass for 154. You need muscles to do things. Muscles make you, there's no such thing as explosive fat. So I think that, you know, he probably just cut women. He probably just taking it easy. So when coming back, you know, getting at a comfortable weight. People don't know a lot about boxing. You don't just come back in and suck yourself down to 47 and you haven't fought, you know, in a year or two. You know, you've been actually inactive. He made a lot of money. He took a break. He's been boxing probably all his life. So, you know, just taking a break, coming back at 54, that's cool. Do that. You know what I'm saying? Get you a decent opponent and work your way back down to 47 and then, you know, get back to business. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Maidana was eating off the Mayweather paydays, huh?
Man, he was eating, man. But hey, that's what you gotta do. You gotta do what you do to get to where you get, and then you make your money to take care of your family. That's good. He ate. You know what I'm saying? Good work.